Hello everyone, welcome back to my wellness session, exercise video number 3. Again, if this is your first time, if you're jumping around on the videos, if you haven't seen the introduction video, go back and watch it real quick to get an idea of what we're going to be doing in this exercise session, also how to make it easier or harder for yourself based on your needs. If you're just getting started back into exercise, always check with your medical provider before you start any exercise program. Today, a lot of what we're going to be doing are lunges, and again, we'll kind of talk you through it as we go. We're going to start with the warm-ups as usual. We're going to do the arm circles to start with, 30 forwards, 30 backwards. Shake the legs, kind of kick and shake. We're doing 30 forwards. That's 20. That's 30 forwards. Now we're going to go backwards. 30 backwards. Shake the legs, keep them loose. Keep the chest up. And 30. Okay, we're going to do the quad stretch again. We did that before. Something to balance on. If you have it, grab your foot, pull it towards your butt. It doesn't have to touch your butt. Again, in the beginning, you may have your knee out a little bit. Try not to sling it out to the side. That's not it. Keep it straight down at the floor as best you can and close to your other leg. About a 20 count hold, give or take. If you feel like it needs to stretch, go a 30 count. This is your exercise session. Make it work for you. And then I'm going to switch. Same thing on the other leg. You're just going to grab the foot, try to point the knee down, keep it close to the other leg. Don't force anything. Again, let it stretch. Don't force it to stretch. Don't force into anything. If you got bad knees, you might want to alter this a little bit or even skip it if you have to. Don't hurt yourself trying to get healthier. Never a good idea. And that's about 20 count for me. Shake them out a little bit again like we were, and then we're going to do the hamstring. Again, I like to brace my hands just because of my back. Do what you're comfortable with. Droop forward. You want to feel a stretch down the back of your legs. That's about it. Don't force it. Let it stretch. Breathe. Let yourself sink down a little further. You might grab a little lower if you can. Some people can grab lower and lower. Keep the back fairly straight. Don't droop too much. Head up a little bit. And kind of breathe. Let yourself relax into it. And again, that's 20. All right. Now, we're going to start with a little bit of a lat pull to warm up. Again, you're going to need your band. If you didn't have that, grab your band. We're going to put it on the door. We went through this in the introduction. Hook it over the door. If you can squat, squat. If you can't, stay up here, but I'm going to squat down. And we're just going to do kind of a lat pull. We're going to do 30. That's 3. Keep your head up. Elbows back just a little, not too far back, or the band will shoot off the door and hit you on the top of the head. Don't get in a hurry. Pull it all the way down. Three more. And that's that. Now we're going to do a little bit of a row. You can hook it around the doorknob. We showed this the other day. I'm going to step over so you can see it a little better. Keep your hands with a little tension. Elbows back, squeeze the shoulders. I'm going to move here in a second. That's 8, 9, 10. We're going to do 30. I'm going to step over here so you can see the elbows. That's 15. That's 25. 5 more. 1, 2. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Alright, we're done with that. Now, we're going to work into the lunges. We're going to do the forward lunge again. If you didn't watch the introduction video, you need to go back and watch that. Step forward. The lower you go, the harder it is. We're going to do 15 on each leg, or 30 total. I'll turn a little bit so you can kind of see, but again, it should be your form, not my form. Only lunge as far forward as you feel comfortable. I'll do a few this way. The lower you drop that back knee, the harder it is on the front leg. Don't hurt yourself. That's 10 on each leg. Last one on each leg. And that's 30 total, or 15 on each leg. Now we're going to do the side lunge. You just step straight out to the side and lunge. I don't have a whole lot of room. I'm going to kind of alter my step a little bit. Straight out to the side. Point the toe out to the side on the foot you're stepping onto. Same thing, 15 on each leg. Don't get in a hurry. The lower you go, the harder it is. Again, remember what we talked about with the arm motions. This is my third video, so I'm getting a little tired, but if you want to make it harder, you can raise your arms up on the reach. I think that's 10 on each leg, 5 more on each. Last one. And then we do the step back lunge. Standing here, step 1 foot back and then back up. And again, you can reach the arms to make it harder. If that's too hard, you can go a little lower. Or just keep your hands on your hips. I'll turn sideways a little bit, stepping back. It's a little harder than it looks. Takes a little more energy than you might think. Get that heart rate going. That's 15 on each. Now we're going to march in place 100. Again, fast, slow, big step, high step, whatever works. Reach those arms overhead, whatever fits you. I don't like to pick my knees real high. It starts to bother my back. But do what you can do. Even small little steps. Keep the arms silent. Just little bitty steps. It all makes a difference. So 100 total steps, 50 on each foot. Count the best you can. If you lose track, no big deal. Back up to the nearest 10 and go. And 100. Alright guys, that's it. 3 different videos. exercise video 1, exercise video 2, exercise video 3. They're all about 8 minutes of exercise. String them together, you got 24 minutes. That's a great exercise. If you exercise a lot, put them all together. It's a nice thing to do in the house. You can do it anywhere. If you stay in a hotel that doesn't have a gym, you can do this anywhere. If you're just starting out, start with one, alternate them so you don't get bored, and then start putting them together in any order so that they feel good to you. If you have any questions, send us those emails.